Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Wheel of Franchise here on Madden 26. Last episode, we kicked things off with the first ever Wheel of Franchise episode, and things didn't go necessarily our way. There were some things that did go our way, like we were able to complete the challenge wheel to get one of our players to keep them, which happened to be defensive tackle Derek Brown. So basically, if you didn't watch the first episode, go back and watch. I explained all the rules, everything that is going to be in this episode and for the next few episodes, obviously the remaining episodes. Go back and watch that episode if you're confused on what's going on, what the rule system is, because we're going to be diving into it right here. But last episode, we spun the wheel twice to get two players, one on offense and one on defense. We spun the wheel on offense, got DK Metcalf, and then on defense, we got Derek Brown. So then we spun the challenge wheel to figure out what kind of challenge we needed to complete in the game to get either more players to add to the team or to keep those players, all that kind of stuff. So we spun the wheel and we had to get 14 catches with one player, 14 or more catches with one player. So we chose to target Justin Jefferson because Justin Jefferson is our power-up player. Justin Jefferson not only got those catches, but he also got over 150 yards, which means he earned himself two upgrades. So he went from a base 71 to a 74, and then the second upgrade was to a 78. So Justin Jefferson right now is a normal dev 78 overall player, which is pretty sick. And not only did we get Justin Jefferson two upgrades in that episode, we also got Micah Parsons, our other power-up player on defense, got him one upgrade because he got 3 tackles for loss in that first game. So he went up from a 71 to a 74. So Micah Parsons gets a little bit better. Justin Jefferson gets even more better. That's a phrase. He gets better. And we are looking promising because we completed the challenge wheel, so we got to keep one of the two players since we didn't complete the challenge and win the game. So we have to win the game to keep the players that we spin the wheel for. But if we complete the challenge wheel, we can salvage one of those players to keep. And we chose Derek Brown because I felt like there's way more really, really good receivers that we could spin the wheel and get than there are defensive tackles that we could spin the wheel and get. So I hedged my bets and hoped that Derek Brown was going to be a really good defensive player for us, and hoping that we can spin the wheel and get a really good receiver. Because, I mean, look around the league. There's billions of receivers around the league that we could add. Defensive tackles, not so much. There's some good ones, and maybe we will end up upgrading Derek Brown in the future. But for right now, I like the combination of Derek Brown and Micah Parsons as he tries to grow and develop. So I did simulate week number 2 of the NFL season because I decided that I think I was going to, we're going to play 2 games in today's episode. So I was thinking maybe we simulate the second week and then we play week 3 and 4. And then we simulate to like midweek or mid-season. For the next episode, play a couple games around the mid-season mark and then simulate to the end of the season and play a couple games around the end of the season. And that's kind of how we divide up the season. That's kind of what I was thinking. Let me know down below in the comments if you like that idea. But it's episode number 2 of Wheel of Franchise. I'm super excited because I cannot wait. The anticipation is killing me to figure out who our new players are going to be. Let's get into it. If you go and enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, join the Juice Club. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It is week 3 of the NFL season. I simulated the game like I mentioned. We did lose that game 42-10, which is not surprisingly because we have a bad roster other than our really, really good players. Our team captains, if you did miss the last episode, we have an offensive captain in Jaden Daniels, and we have a defensive captain in Travis Hunter. And then we spun the wheel. We got DK Metcalf and Derek Brown. Obviously, we traded DK Metcalf back to the Steelers, but we kept Derek Brown because we completed the challenge wheel. And then our power-up players are Micah Parsons and Justin Jefferson, who are now upgraded. But the rest of the team is filled with the worst players at each position that we could find in the game of Madden, in franchise. So that is kind of our situation. Last game against the Panthers, it was raining. So I'm hoping it's not doing that again because that was real rough. That was really, really rough to try to fight and get these challenges with not so many good players in the rain, let alone regular challenge. So here we go. I'm going to spin the wheel again for the first time to spin it for our first player. I was not able to find a wheel that had specifically offensive players only. So what I've decided to do is just spin the wheel and hope that we just get an offensive and defensive player. If I could just make one myself, but that takes time, and I don't really have a lot of time, and I don't really want to do it in the first place. So we're just gonna spin the wheel and then hope that we can get different players. So I've got a pretty fun one here if I can find it. I've got a top 100 NFL players from 2024, which doesn't include the 2025 rookies, I guess. But hey, it is what it is. It's a pretty good wheel. We're gonna spin it and find out. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. Who is going to be our first offensive player, or first player added to the team? It's going to be a defensive player, Aiden Hutchinson. That's kind of sick, actually. Okay. Hutch is our first player. He's on defense. Now we got to spin for a offensive player. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who's the offensive player we're getting? Give me an offensive player stud. AJ Brown? Devontae Adams. So it's another receiver. It's another receiver. Okay. Very interesting. So Aiden Hutchinson and Devontae Adams. Now, Devontae Adams is not necessarily the youngest receiver we could have ever gotten, but he is a quality receiver, which is something that we don't have other than Justin Jefferson. So let's go to, what team is he on, the Rams now? Let's go to the Rams, add Devontae Adams. He is a 90 overall, though, which will help. So Devontae Adams is our first addition to the roster, and then we will go to the Lions and get Hutch from them. I think he's is he a right edge or is he left edge? I think he's a right edge. He could be a left. I don't really know. Does it really matter? He's a left edge. Okay, so we'll switch that real quick. All right, so Hutch is on the team, or he will be in a second. He'll play next to Micah Parsons. So that's, the defensive line is quickly becoming an actual unit at this point. If we can just get Micah Parsons 3 more tackles for loss, he'll be a really, really solid player. So now we've got Jefferson and Devontae Adams. So instead of DK, it's Devontae now. I really wish we could spin the wheel for an offensive lineman. And then Hutch goes over to the edge. Parsons moves over to the right edge. We got Derek Brown in the middle. The defensive line actually looks comparable now. The rest of the team sucks. And then we obviously got Travis Hunter as our power-up player. Or our team captain. I mean, not our power-up player. Our team captain on defense. He also plays on offense, obviously. Oh, this is interesting. I have no idea how this is going to go. But we have our 2 players. Now I need to make sure that... what's-his-face, Travis Hunter is on offense as a receiver. There, he's not, so I just wanted to make sure that he was. So we've got him in here as the number 3 receiver. I could adjust that if we need to make Justin Jefferson the slot receiver. They have Travis Hunter being the slot receiver. I think Jefferson, no matter the challenge, I think he needs to be the slot receiver. So now, speaking of the challenge, we need to go and spin the wheel of challenges so we know what we're fighting for in this episode. What is the challenge we are going to be doing today? So here is the Madden challenge wheel. If this is the right one that I want to use, hold on. Let me make sure I got the right one. I got a couple on here. I want to pick the right one. So this one, yeah, this one looks fine. Okay, so Madden challenge wheel. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What is the challenge we are doing? It is going to be, oh God. I have to knock over a pylon. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I've never actually done that on purpose. So, knocking over a pylon is... It might seem simple, but it's just something you don't think about when you're just playing a normal game. You're not trying to knock over the pylon. So, the best way I'm thinking about doing this is we get like a breakaway touchdown on a receiving route, and we just run through the pylon and dive on it or something. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Other than that, I'm not really sure how it's going to happen unless it just happens naturally. I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out. We got the Houston Texans today. First game of the doubleheader in Wheel of Franchise. Let's get into it. If you're going to enjoy, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. We got more Wheel of Franchise coming very, very soon. But we've got Devontae Adams and Aiden Hutchinson on the team. Now we're playing for them. So not only do we have to win this game to keep both of them, but we also have to win the challenge wheel to possibly spin the wheel and get maybe another player. That'd be pretty sick, because that's a rule I didn't say in the last episode. If we win the game and get the challenge wheel, we complete everything, we can spin the wheel and get another player for free that we just automatically keep. So that's pretty sick. But if we lose the game, then obviously we have to complete the challenge wheel to salvage one of those players. I'm hoping we can just win this game. It's going to be tough, because obviously we don't have a good team, but this is quite the game. Let's get into it. You've got to be kidding me. It's raining again. Our first game we played in Wheel of Franchise, it was raining. Our second game we're playing in Wheel of Franchise, it's raining again. Why did I pick Jacksonville? I picked them because they have really cool jerseys that I like a lot. At least the old school ones I like. Which is what you'll probably see me primarily wear. So now that we have the pylon as our challenge, we can kind of play a normal offensive game. We don't just have to force the football to one specific player. We can kind of play a normal game of Madden, and hopefully that's going to be good enough. Like, we barely ran the football with Damian Harris and Frank Gore Jr. I'm hoping that we can do that a little bit. Look at Frank Gore Jr. go, just like his papa. Big carry for him, 14 yards. If Frank Gore Jr. has a game against the Texans here in this franchise, I might trade for him in my Browns franchise. I mean, we don't technically need him. We got Quinshawn and Dylan Sampson, but still. Let's see. I hate the fact that it's raining. Why is it raining, man? I know we're in Jacksonville, but still. Cut me some slack here. Oh my God. Devontae Adams ran into his own guy. He couldn't get it free off the line. He was my only read on that play. The fact that he couldn't get open is very annoying. I think I might have to scramble here. Never mind. The scramble was not open. Willie Anderson Jr., or just Will Anderson, I don't know where Willie came from. Will Anderson Jr., with a pass rush of his life, sacks Jaden Daniels. We punt the ball away. We might never win a game in Wheel of Franchise. We might never win. If it rains every single game, how am I supposed to win? It's impossible. CJ Stroud comes onto the field. We got the new addition, Aiden Hutchinson. Hopefully he can create some havoc here, because he's actually good. He's not nerfed like... There it is! I was going to say, he's not nerfed like Micah Parsons is. Hutch makes an impact. It feels good to have an actual pass rusher on this team, because last episode we were usering Micah Parsons, and he just, at a 71 overall, he just wasn't getting the job done. So we had to use a lot of Derek Brown. But using an actual GOAT like Aiden Hutchinson, a guy that's actually a stud on the defensive line, feels a lot better. And maybe we can cause some havoc on CJ Stroud and hope that he makes some mistakes. Travis Hunter, no! I didn't expect him to slip. I dove thinking he was going to make the turn clean. He slips, and it actually benefited him because I dove right past him, and then Christian Kirk absolutely gets the first down. Very annoying. I should have anticipated the slip. I didn't. Slip? All right, they hand it out to Joe Mixon. He gets a couple yards. I really need Hutchinson to be a game wrecker in this one. I absolutely need it. I need it more than SpongeBob needs water. I need it. Come on, Hutch. Come on, Hutch. He almost got there. Broken tackle Christian Kirk, and he's got himself a first down. Okay, if Christian Kirk's going to be the guy that beats me today, I'm going to have a fit. Christian Kirk hasn't been good since 2019. What are we talking about here? They're going to hand off to Mixon. Hutch almost there. Ross gets stiff arm. So does Jackson. Harper ends up making the tackle on Mixon. Two guys got stiff arm there on that play. This has got to be a run, right? They're lined up like it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be a pitch. Pitch? And of course we get stiff armed. Derek Brown got stiff armed. We hold him to only a 3rd and 1 situation, but the fact that that Joe Mixon's stiff arming us out of our shoes on every single attempt is kind of worrying. It's a CJ Stroud keeper. It's 4th and inches. Derek Brown, that's why we kept Derek Brown right there, because I don't know if a normal dev 70-something or 60-something overall defensive tackle makes that play. But Kaimi Fairbairn in the rain drills the field goal, 3-0 Houston. That's not as bad as it could have been. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been 7-0. So our punt doesn't come back to hurt us that bad, although I haven't really proven in this franchise to be able to score. consistently on offense. We'll see how it goes. Here we go, back on offense again. We gotta be able to do so. It's just so hard when you have so many low overall players, especially on the offensive line. The offensive line's so just tragically bad. It's hard to do anything. It's hard to run. It's hard to think where I'm going to pass because I don't have a lot of time. I think I can hit that. Can I hit that? I can't hit that. Intercepted by, is that Will Anderson Jr. again? No, that's Alshire, or Alshire, whatever you say his name. Jaden Daniels intercepted on the play. I may never win a game. I may never win a game, and I'm not going to get close to the pylon to be even attempting the challenge. CJ Stroud throws out of the backfield. That's going to be stopped. Huge. Massive. Girthy. 2nd and 13. Final play of the quarter, if they snap it. They won't. So we'll go to the end of the first quarter, down 3-0, but in danger of going down by more. I gotta be able to do something on offense, man. I just wish it wasn't raining. God, I just want to play one home game where I'm not in the rain. Is that even possible? Did I set it to just all rain all the time in this franchise? 3rd and 6. We got to get something on CJ. We got Derek Brown and Aiden Hutchinson, 2 all-pro type players on this defensive line. Somebody's got to get an impact here. Impact play. Hutch almost there. We just don't have the corners to cover. If my corners have to cover for more than a half a second, they're going to get killed. They're not good. They're 60s and 50 overall players. They can't cover. So we have to rely on the defensive line. And the defensive line can't get to CJ Stroud. He dives down at the 7. My defensive line can't matter if CJ's getting away from the pressure and throwing the ball away. Then what's the point? Hand out to Mixon. Got to get in there. Good job. 3rd and 4. Good job. We just need one more play. One more play, and we are Gucci. Maybe I'll use Micah Parsons here. Maybe CPU Aiden Hutchinson's going to be better rusher than me. Oh, we got in there. We shut it down. Another Joe Mixon handoff shut down. Derek Brown in on the play. Another field goal attempt. This one's a little tighter, but he should drill it. Should be able to drill it fairly easily, and he does. It's 6-0 Houston in the second quarter. But our defense is surprisingly, at least the defensive line, has surprisingly played well, especially against the run. But we really need this offense to get up and going. I just want to win some games so I can start building on that. If I can start building some talent, we can maybe be a threat, but I can't build any talent if I can't win any games. Because then we have to try to complete the challenge wheel, and then it's only one player at a time, and then it just takes half as long. It's a struggle. It's a struggle in the streets. I might just scramble Jaden Daniels. This is one of the reasons why I acquired him as my team captain, because he's got athleticism. Although I thought he'd be faster than that. How are we going to get to the pylon, man? That's such such a specific challenge. Klotz is going to hold on for the catch. He makes it. It was a wild throw from Jaden Daniels. So we complete the first down. He does have escape artist as his X factor. I could obviously change that if I need to. Frank Gore gets 5 yards. I don't like these plays. I got to change playbooks. This playbook is not very good. What are these play calls? They're not giving me anything. They're not giving me anything to work with here. I need more variety in my play calls. Play action might not have been the best idea, but Travis Hunter's open. It's no longer open. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley Jr. going to pick 6 this thing because Jefferson doesn't have the speed anymore. Pick 6. We're down 13-0. I don't know what I'm supposed to do on that. Play action looked like it was a good idea. Did I get hit? Is that why the ball was? Yeah, I got hit a little bit. There was pressure in his face. I just don't have the time, man. Travis Hunter was open. I just couldn't do anything about it. Simply couldn't do anything about it. He was open. I tried to hit him. I didn't have the time. Offensive line can't hold. They're not good. I need to spin the wheel and get offensive linemen. I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. How am I going to build this team if I can't get offensive linemen? I may have to implement a rule where I can acquire players before the game starts that I can just guarantee to keep on the team regardless of if we win or lose. Because if not, I'm not going to be able to require it. I'm not going to be able to keep anybody. And it's the same effing plays every single time I come out. Give me some variety. It's the same 6 plays. What are we talking about here? Give me a chance at least. Oh my God. I can't even roll out of the pocket. There is no pocket. It's collapsing as the moment I snap the football. 2nd and 10. Some more play action. I gotta throw that. I mean, the person I was throwing to was Davante Adams. He wasn't even open. So I guess it's a good thing it didn't go through because it would have been intercepted. But I don't have any time, man. I'm trying my very best. I'm not that good at the game, so that also hurts. When you don't have time and you're not very good at the game, it hurts. It's not a good combination. It is not a very good combination. Maybe a screen pass is the right idea. Feels like a really bad idea. And it was a really bad idea. Frank Gore stretched the ball, but he gets called down. His knee was down. And we have just been abysmal in this game. It has been shockingly bad. This is worse than the Panther game in week 1. I just don't have any time. So I guess what we're going to do is use the rest of this time to think about a way that I can implement a rule to where I can acquire players, specifically offensive linemen, that I can keep without having to worry about completing a challenge to be able to keep them. How can I do that? Because it kind of would be like MMG in his Wheel of Mutt series, because obviously this is what this is based on. Micah Parsons with a sack, that's going to help him progress. He needs a few more of those, but that's one. That's a good start. That is a sack and a tackle for loss, so that's 2 things, 2 stats he could progress on. He needs more of those, obviously. He needs 3 of each. And it's a touchdown. Christian Kirk, he's going to have a career day. Yeah, we're going to get blown out here. Now I need to focus on trying to get to the pylon. But I can't even move the football to past midfield. How am I supposed to get to the pylon? But I need to do, like, MMG will spin a wheel, and he'll get packs. And those players stay on his team regardless of the challenge wheel. So maybe, how could I do that? How could I spin a wheel to get players, and then those players are not up, they're not the ones that are up for the challenge that I would have to give back. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestions, that'd be really helpful. Do I have Felipe Franks on my team as a tight end? I'm going to hit him. Oh, we might never win a game in Wheel of Franchise. It might never happen. The fact that I only have one of my wide receivers out here is not the right play call. I need to get out of this formation. Make sure that I actually have my receivers on here. Because, yeah, Franks is doing fine. But I need to make sure that I got my receivers out. I got my dogs. I need my dogs. Although the mesh concept might be a good idea. The mesh concept might be my only way of getting points. Although I just looked at the clock and we are running out of time. I didn't realize I was running out of time so much. I guess I should have been paying more attention to the clock. This is the furthest we've pushed the football so far today. I guess that's a good thing. I can't kick a field goal. I guarantee that. And Devontae drops it. Devontae drops the football. He did get hit immediately, so it's not a surprise he dropped it. Just more frustrating he dropped it. Jefferson, because he's in the slot, is the one going for the slot fade there. I got to try to hope for Klotz. He can't get it. He's got no vertical. He's got absolutely no vertical whatsoever. I'm not surprised he got no vertical. I'm just trying something there. Absolutely trying something. Oh my God, they're in man 3 deep. Trying to defend this possible Hail Mary type play. We just send it up to Davante Adams. He's our highest overall receiver. I was hoping maybe for a pass interference call or something. I didn't even knock the pylon down. The pylon didn't even get knocked down. All right. So we go back on defense because we can't move the football at all. How am I going to knock this pylon down because I got to save one of the players. I think I got to save Hutch. Because like I said, we can always get better receivers. Or we have a higher chance of getting really good receivers. How am I going to spin this, or how am I going to knock this pylon down if I can't even get past midfield? It's such a problem. We also have to hope, how did he not get sacked there? The fact that he threw that with Derek Brown laying all over him is so frustrating. Just give me the sack. We also have to hope that Micah Parsons can get a couple more tackles for loss or a couple sacks or something, because it can be either a combination of a couple sacks and a tackle for loss, or a couple the other way around, or it can be 3 of each, or whatever. Like it can be, it doesn't have to be 3 of one stat. It can be a combination of all of it to upgrade him. But he's only got 1 of each right now. He's only got a tackle for loss and a sack. And Derek Brown, I think, jumped offside if they called it. I don't think they called it. Do not let him get this first down. How in the world did he get a first down out of that? I'm gonna pull my hair out. We had like 4 different players in there. How did he get through all that? It's Dalton Schultz. I didn't realize Wheel Franchise was going to make me pull my own hair out like this. And Joe Mixon, he's just so much better than all of my guys I have on my team. He's running through us right now. I probably should have just let him score there. Give us the chance to have the ball quicker. Come on, man. Come on, man. Micah Parsons, I gotta get you in the backfield. I'm trying. Maybe if I don't user you, it'll be better. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't matter if I use him or not. He didn't even... He could have had CJ Stroud there. He didn't... He fell for the read option. If he would have stayed in the backfield, he would have had another tackle for loss because CJ would have been brought down by him. It's a quick slant touchdown to Nico Collins. Oh, yeah. This game was over immediately. The moment I threw my first interception, I knew we were going to lose the game. But I'm still trying my very best to get this ball to move on offense. It's just so hard. And not to mention, we're in the effing rain. What did I do to make the gods mad at me? Why are they raining? Why is it raining every time? Stop it. Let me play in some sunshine. All right, Jaden. You're technically having one of the worst games any quarterback has ever had. But it's caveat. Like there's not, you don't have a lot of working with you. You don't got a lot of team around you. So you have a little bit of leeway there. I'm going to have to scramble here. This is the only way I feel like I can get yards. Daniels gets a first down. Thankfully, he's pretty quick. How else can I get yards out of this? So much motion. I feel like I got to change playbooks. This Jacksonville offense just doesn't feel right for me. Devontae Adams caught it and broke a tackle, gets a bunch of yards. Good job, Devontae. It's a big play. That's a really, really big play. Okay, so we are actually at or across midfield now. We've crossed midfield, which is pretty awesome. For the first time, I think, in today's game. Crap. Come back to it, Devontae. He did! First down, Devontae Adams. Oh my God, he actually came back for it. I did not expect him to actually do that. They barely ever do that. Even if you turn onto, which I did, I turned onto him. How are we going to do this, though? It might have to be a Jaden Daniels scramble. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Is that Will Anderson or is that... that might be the other dude. What's his face? The old man. I forget his name. I'm blanking on his name. What's his name? Everson Griffin? Is that who it is? Whoever it is. He's obliterating me. X might have been there. I feel like hitting this pylon is going to be a Jaden Daniels scramble. I feel like that's the only way. I feel like that's the only way that I can do this. If I send everybody to the left and then run to the right, maybe it'll work. Everybody goes to the right, but they didn't go all the way to the right. Or the left, I mean. This is my best chance. Jaden Daniels knocked it over. Pylon knocked over. It's a touchdown as well, but the pylon, you can see it in the background. The pylon is knocked over. Challenge completed. We salvage a player. It's probably going to be Aiden Hutchinson. I was tiptoeing that sideline, baby. I was tiptoeing that sideline. Pylon knocked over. Completed. We salvage a player. And Jaden Daniels scored a touchdown, but that's not the big important piece to the puzzle. The important piece is we knock the pylon over. So we get to salvage a player, thank God. And it's probably going to be Hutchinson, because we like I keep saying, we can always spin the wheel and get really, really good receivers. There's so much talent at the receiver position in modern NFL, in current day NFL. So we can really, really get anybody at this point. So I think salvaging Aiden Hutchinson is going to be the best idea. How am I going to win a game, though? How am I going to win a freaking game? Because this Texan team's not really that good, and they have lit us up. Now that we got this done, we need to focus on power-up players. I almost want to let these guys score every time. But I can't, because Parsons is a power-up player, and I really need to get some tackles for loss or something, some sacks, whatever it need be. Forced fumble even would help. Mixon's going to be able to get a yard out of that. Come on, man. I just need a lucky pass rush for Micah Parsons. He's already got one. He's got a sack and a tackle for loss. Somehow he did it. It's a screen pass. Somebody get out there. Kamara, I don't even know who that is, but he got out there. And it's a 3rd and 8. Third quarter is quickly done. One more play, most likely. Oh, good tackle, Turner. 4th and 3. We actually forced a punt. If this game was closer, I think we'd have a chance. We obviously don't. But if maybe it was like, I don't know, 17-7 instead of 27-7, maybe I thought we'd have a chance, but we don't. We ain't got no chance. No chance. That's what you got. We're going to get the football back. We need to get 10 catches or 150-plus yards with Justin Jefferson to get him an upgrade. We haven't thrown to him at all today. So how do I get Justin Jefferson 10 catches quickly? What was that one play I was calling in last episode that was just getting him guaranteed catches? I don't remember. But this play could be good. He just comes underneath. This could be pretty good just to farm some catches. Yeah, there we go. There's a big one. Just keep it running. Keep it running until they cover it. Just keep feeding Justin Jefferson catches. Get him as good as possible, as quickly as possible. He's going to catch that one and go down. It's actually getting us decent yardage, too. They're going to cover it at some point. That might leave something else open. But they're still not covering it now. Jefferson's open 3 straight catches. Go for a 4th. Go for a 4th time. They might be covering it this time. Looks like they changed defenses a little bit. Oh, but he's still open. There we go. Farm those catches, baby. That's 5 catches. 5 catches. I forgot to run hurry up there. That's my bad. He's now got 5 catches. I don't like this route for him, unfortunately. Let me just roll and scramble. Roll and scramble and slide. Just roll and scramble and slide. What play was I just calling? There it is, the drive crosser. 5 catches for Jefferson. 5 catches for Jefferson. And now they're actually covered, and I got sacked. They actually covered it that time. Because of course they did. And now Jefferson's not even out here. Of course they actually covered it that time, man. The one time I was actually going to use it for a productive play. Jaden Daniels got enough speed to get away. Oh, it's Danielle Hunter, not Everson Griffin. Didn't Everson Griffin retire? I knew it was one of those former Viking players. It's Danielle Hunter. Well, anyway, he almost caught me, but thankfully he didn't. And then get me back to that drive crosser. Get me back to that drive crosser. Give me some more Justin Jefferson catches. X Factor activated. Escape artist. Oh, that's caught by Jefferson. Big catch. Had to get that away. It was a little bit of a floater. Didn't really want it to be, but thankfully there was nobody around him. Another catch. Jefferson goes down. 3rd and 1. That's 7 catches. Only 50 yards, but I'm just trying to get an upgrade here. That's another catch. We're getting there, baby. It's slow, but we're farming these catches with Justin Jefferson. He's got another one. He's got to be at 8 or 9, right? Maybe 9. This could be his 10th catch. Oh, he got bumped. That's pass interference. He got bumped on the route. 3rd and goal. Does he get open on this? Probably not. He slipped on his route, but he's still open. He dropped the football, Jefferson. Come on, man. You can't drop that football, dog. I know you're 78 overall. You can't drop that football. You just can't. 4th and goal. Come on, come on, come on, man. I know you got to get it, Jefferson. I know you can get it right there. No, it's deflected off the line. You joking me. I can't catch a break, dude. I can't catch a break. It just doesn't happen for me. I'm just not lucky enough to catch a break. Jefferson's got 9 for 59. He would have had his 10th catch there if that would have been caught. I kinda have to let them score here, unless this is a safety. Ooh, I almost jumped offside there on accident. You know what? Let him score. Let him score. Let him score. Let him score. Pull him away. Pull him away. Pull him away. Pull him away. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let him score. It's going to be a 99-yard touchdown. I don't care. We don't care about what the stat line, the score line shows at the end of the game. All we care about is getting Justin Jefferson his 10th catch so he gets an upgrade point. We got to get him up to, so we go from a 78 to probably an 82 or an 83 is probably where he'd jump up to next. So we'll get him up to that if we can get him this 9th or this 10th catch. Maybe we can even get him 150 yards, but he's out 59 right now. It'd be too, he's not good enough, and the offensive line's not good enough to give me enough time, I don't think, to be able to get him enough yards to get 150 plus. It'd be a little too tricky. So let's farm that crosser again, if I can find it. Where'd it go? I'll just go with the drive post. It'll work the same. All right, here we go. Jefferson just needs 1 catch, and there it is. 10 catches for Justin Jefferson, so he gets an upgrade point. 10 catches right there, 68 yards. He gets an upgrade point, and he will go up to an 83. Maybe we get him 20 catches, he gets another upgrade point. Might as well try. What's the harm in trying? But again, we will rarely utilize our addition receiver, which this time it's Devontae Adams. He just, I don't know, he just doesn't fit into the game plan that I'm trying to do. And it turned into just me trying to get an upgrade. I mean, I would have liked to use him. I just didn't have the time or the assets to be able to use him. We get to the 2-minute warning. We've gotten Justin Jefferson an upgrade point. How do we get him another upgrade point? He needs 20 catches. But to get 20 catches, you got to go ham. And I don't know if he can go ham quick enough. He's got, what, 12 catches right there? Jefferson with a big catch. Just keep feeding him. Just keep feeding him. Hope that it all goes well. I don't like the route that he's running here. That's another catch. Jefferson, keep farming him. Keep farming him. That's 14 catches for Jay Jettas and 100 yards. Too bad he can't get 50 yards on one play right here. We're too close. I could... Oh, that'd be so crazy if I, like, ran backwards with Jaden Daniels. No, that's too risky. I can't do that. I'm not good enough to do something like that. But he is getting a lot of yards and a lot of catches. That's 15 catches for Justin Jefferson. I'm trying to run hurry up here. Why can't we run hurry up? What's going on? Why are we celebrating? I'm trying to run hurry up. Where's the urgency, boys? Where's the urgency? Jefferson caught it, touchdown. I wish that would have been his second touchdown. That's his first touchdown. We're feeding Justin Jefferson, just not winning ball games, unfortunately. We're going to lose another game. We're going to be 0-2 in franchise, Wheel of Franchise, in the games that we've played. Not looking good. Not looking good for the good guys. I'll say that much. And this is bad because the games that we're going to simulate, we're guaranteed to lose because we're such a low overall. So there's no way we win any of the games in simulation. I was just hoping that maybe if I played the games, some of the games, we'd win some of them, but I was clearly wrong about that. Clearly. Dear Lord. Yeah, we see Joe Mixon's stats. It's inflated. He had a 99-yard touchdown run because I let him. He better know that. He wouldn't have had that if I wouldn't have let him. You see, that's what happens when I don't let him run. We let him have that 90. It's inflated. Inflated numbers. Is there any way in 14 seconds can I get 2 tackles for loss with Micah Parsons? Probably not. Because this is going to be the final play of the game. Hand off to Mixon. Hutchinson brings it down. If only Hutchinson needed the tackles for loss. And that is the end of the game. We lose 34-14, but we did salvage a player because we knocked over a pylon. We salvaged one of the 2 players, either Davante Adams or Aiden Hutchinson. I'm going to keep Hutchinson on the team, so at least I have a big-time user. We got an upgrade for Justin Jefferson. Only 1, though, unlike last time. He got 17 catches, 124 yards. He got very close to 3 upgrades, because if he would have had 20 catches and 150 yards, he would have got 3 upgrades, but he got very, very close. Unfortunately, only gets the 1. And then, obviously, defensively, Parsons did not get enough stuff. He only had the 1 tackle for loss. And they didn't even count it as a sack. Oh. Was it not a sack? I could have swore it was a sack. Whatever, he didn't get it anyway. He wouldn't have got it even if it was counted as a sack. So, unfortunate that he didn't get that, but we don't win the game. We do salvage a player, so let's go sort all that out. All right, so we're here week 4. We got to make the move. Send Davante Adams back to the Rams. He had a few catches for us, but Davante will go back to the LA Rams. Yeah. And we'll keep Hutchinson thanks to the challenge wheel. Give me back Tommy Mellott. Tommy keeps getting passed around, but he keeps coming back. We can't get rid of him. Okay, so we send Davante Adams back, but we salvage Hutchinson. So, I mean, we've realized the development trait of Travis Hunter, though. It's superstar dev. That's pretty cool. But Hutchinson stays. So we're starting to build a defensive line, at least. Starting to build a defensive line. We do need to upgrade Justin Jefferson. So we'll go and make him an 83. We'll boost up his ratings to equal an 83. Give him some boosts up here. Make sure all that's good. Make sure his catching's good. Make sure his route running's good. Go over here and then back over here. And he is now an 81. So we'll boost him up a little bit more. Make sure his juke is good, his catching, route running, all that kind of stuff. What's he at now? He is at an 83. Perfect. So he's been upgraded. Jefferson slowly climbing the ladder. Slowly climbing the ladder. He's playing up with morale, but he is an 83 overall. We need to figure out this offensive line situation because I can't do anything with this bad offensive line. They're under 60 overall. I can't do anything with that. Jaden Daniels is good, but he's not God. So we got to spin this wheel again and figure out how to get some of these players. So we're going to spin the wheel 2 more times to get 2 more players that are going to be on the line for this episode or this game against the Niners. So let me find my player wheel. Here we go. First one up, either it's offense or defense. I guess we'll figure it out. But 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Who's it going to be? Please give me an offensive lineman. I don't know if there's any on this list, but please give me an offensive lineman. Welcome back, Davante. We got Davante Adams again. Okay, 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Oh, spin the wheel. There we go. Davante Adams will return. And we are going to get TJ Watt. We don't need defensive edge. All right. Okay. We're getting players we don't need at this point. So now we have to go back and trade again for Davante Adams, which is kind of awkward. Got to call up the Rams and say, yeah, you know about that trade that we made? Well, can we have our guy back? So let's call up the Rams. Give me back Davante. He's talking about getting passed around. So Davante comes back, and then I guess we got to get TJ Watt. But how does TJ Watt even play on this team? No. You know what? I'm overruling it. We're not getting TJ Watt. We don't need him. We don't need TJ Watt because we're trusting Micah Parsons. So I'm going to spin the wheel one more time. or at least until we don't get an edge rusher. So 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. Give me an offensive lineman for the love of God. Okay. It's Trent McDuffelbag. Trent McDuffie is the player, which honestly is pretty solid because we don't really have anybody besides Travis Hunter at corner. And getting one of the best corners in football is pretty solid. So I'll take that. That helps us out actually pretty much on defense. That helps out a lot. So we head back in Davante Adams. Welcome back, Davante. Welcome back. And now Trent McDuffie starts at number 1 corner, which means Travis Hunter can move down. God, we need to win this game so we can build some of these guys up, build this team up a little bit. Gotta build this team up. I also need to go back to the depth chart because I've been doing the thing again. I need to make sure the receiving core is where I need it to be. So Travis Hunter is going to be back on the team. And then slot receiver is going to be Jefferson. Oh, it already is. Okay, perfect. Oh, because he's a higher overall now. Perfect. That makes sense. And also, I talked about changing playbooks. I probably should do that, right? Shouldn't I? But what playbook would be best? I'm not even the right thing. What playbook? What do I need to go to? I'm flailing here. There we go. What playbook would even work for what I'm trying to do here? Do we just run Washington since we have Jaden Daniels? It's built on power run, West Coast scheme. Goal is playbook is to wear down defense by using... No, that's not what we're looking for. I wish I could use like the Tom Brady playbook where you just dink and dunk the whole time. That's really what I need to do. Everybody's focused on running the football. Where's the passers? Attack the middle of the field. Okay. Minnesota might be the one we need to use. I mean, we could obviously go to Cincinnati. The consistent short passes is what I'm looking for. I'll try Cincinnati out for this game against the Niners. If I don't like it, if it doesn't give me the plays that I'm looking for, we'll try Minnesota next. But so we've got our 2 new players. Well, 1 new player. We had Davante Adams back again. But he's on the line again, so he could be gone for the second time. We're going to go to the challenge wheel, and we completed the last game against the Texans with the pylon. So let me get the recording started. What's the challenge going to be for this one? Here we go. Madden challenge wheel. 3, 2, 1, go. Give me something super simple that I can knock out in the first quarter. Okay. No field goals or PATs. So that means we cannot score. We cannot kick field goals in this game against the Niners. We cannot go for extra points. We have to always go for 2. It's a little sucky. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, we're probably not going to win the game anyways, so I got to try to do this to salvage a player. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I think we'd have to salvage Trent McDuffie is probably what we'd do. So let's go see if maybe we can sneak out a victory against the Niners. It would be a shock if we won this game. But for the love of God, please do not be raining. All right, thankfully, thank the Lord and all the gods that it is not raining for the first time we play an actual game in the sun. Well, at least, I mean, it's kind of overcast, but still, it's not raining. And here comes Jaden Daniels in the offense. We got to keep it in my mind. Keep it in the back of my mind. We cannot kick field goals or go for extra points. We have to always go for 2 or just not kick field goals. I got to keep that in the back of my mind. Look at Frank Gore Jr. Oh my God. Where was this last game? Frank Gore Jr., 41 yards, exploding onto the scenes. Okay. Didn't see that coming. That's pretty sick. Frank Gore Jr. Oh, God. Fred Warner absolutely obliterated him on that one. But Frank Gore took that 41 yards. If he would have had more speed, he could have had a touchdown there. That was pretty sick. I got to get out of the pocket here. I'm not going to be able to. He actually brought me back. I was about to scramble outside the pocket, but the defender grabbed me and said, "You're not getting outside the pocket," and brought me back in. 3rd and 11. So we started real hot. Davante Adams comes back for it. But remember, we can't kick field goals, so we got to either go for this or punt it back to the Niners. And we're not punting from the 28, so we're going for it. This is a very simple challenge to get completed. I just have to remember, basically. And that's docked. Ah! I thought that getting that to Davante would be my best chance because he's a high overall player. I guess that's good coverage by the person who did cover him. I can't remember who it was, but good coverage. Knocked it incomplete. Buffalo, by the way, if you peek that down below in the bottom ticker, they're 0-3. Oh, Micah Parsons going up against Trent Williams. He's not going to have anything today. I may have to switch Hutch and Parsons. I may have to switch them because Hutchinson's not going to win any battle against Trent Williams. He's a legitimate 99 overall. Good tackle. Travis Hunter in there on the tackle. Good job, Travis. Let me just go and do that real quick because Parsons, I might as well get him switched over as fast as possible so he at least has a chance to make an impact here. So we're going to start with the edge position. So we'll switch that and then switch that. And then go back here and switch that. Okay, so now they're on different positions, but I need to make sure the edge positions or the rush positions are where they need to be. So that needs to switch to that, and that needs to switch to that. Perfect. Okay, so now they just swap sides of the field, and Hutch will go after Trent Williams, and maybe Parsons will have some better luck on this side. I mean, to be fair, in the first game when he got the upgrade, this is the side he was on, so maybe this side will be a little bit better for him. Incomplete pass. Yes, 4th and 3. Good coverage. It's Trent McDuffie. Yes, having an actual good corner makes you feel it. We actually have 2 solid corners out there in Hunter and McDuffie. We just got to win some games to be able to keep both of these players. Because it's hard to build a team one person at a time. I'd really like to have double that. But we didn't allow the Niners to score, which is something we can't say for any of the other games we've played so far. We also can't forget about Justin Jefferson trying to get him 10 catches, but I also want to win the game, and I don't want to force feed Jefferson. It's going to cost us the game, so we got to play it smart. We got to take what the defense gives us. We can't kick field goals. All we got to do is score touchdowns and go for 2. Hand out to Frank Gore. No, that's Damian Harris, and he gets shut down. Maybe that one 41-yard run by Frank Gore was a fluke because I don't think that's going to happen anymore. Jefferson gets a big catch though. We'll run some hurry up and maybe spam that play a couple times. Just force feed Jefferson a couple catches early. Might not be a bad idea. Oh God, he's getting rocked. He is getting absolutely shelled each and every time he catches that football. The Niners' defensive line and linebackers and everything is just real good. Davante Adams gets a catch there, but he fumbled it. We pick it up. Okay, Davante, you're actually kind of disappointing me here. You've played 2 games for us. Haven't really impressed me so far. Jefferson's wide open. That's a big first down catch. That's a big first down catch. We'll go with the wheel trail, and maybe we can spam Jefferson here. He's open enough. Fred Warner's right on him, and he forces the incomplete pass. Fred Warner is such a freak. He covers the entire field. And that's not even like a hyperbole. That's not even a joke. He covers the entire field. That's a sack on Jefferson or on Daniels. I kind of ran into that one, to be fair. Oh, God, I don't have time, man. Nothing's open now that I look at it, but I did not have time. And we can't punt. Oh, we can punt. We just can't kick field goals and extra points. I'm not going to punt. Come on, man. I'm not going to punt this football back. Although I probably should. Yeah, I probably should have. Probably should have. I knew nobody was going to get open on that. At least we started a good progress on Jefferson catches. We got some good progress on that. Hand out to McCaffrey. We're in on it, but breaks the tackle because, of course, he does. Hunter brings him down. I don't like the picking and choosing tattoos. Like, they got McCaffrey's tattoos in here. You got... I think they just added Max Crosby's tattoos, which is pretty cool. But you don't have, like, anybody else's. All right, whatever. Let's go on defense. Get some tackles for loss or sacks or whatever with Micah Parsons. That'd be real helpful, real sick, real awesome, real disgustingly beautiful. Come on, Micah. Get there, Micah. Almost. Almost had him. Purdy's on the ground. But, of course, the CPU quarterback finds a way to get that football out just before the sack happens. Hand off to Parsons, to McCaffrey. Jackson brings him down. It's a 4th and 8, and they're going to go for it? No, they're going to kick the field goal. Why would you tell me to go for it then? Weird. This is a long field goal. There's no way this is good, right? It actually had the leg. It just didn't have the angle. Cam Little is a freak. They have Cam Little because I put all of the Jaguars players in free agency, so teams had free reign to pick up whoever they wanted. And they have Cam Little, and he's a menace. Because he almost, if he would have had the angle on that, would have been good, which is diabolical. That had to have been a 60-plus yarder. All right, there's Jefferson. Just speed, or spam and feed. I combined the two into speed. Spam and feed. And it's not just getting him catches, it's getting us yards as a team. We're moving the football. This might be my most productive way to move the football. Just spam Jefferson catches. It might earn him 2 upgrades if we're not careful. Look at Frank Gore. Why is Frank Gore running like he's good? This isn't Frank Gore Sr. This is Frank Gore Jr. out here running. Oh, baby! Frank Gore into the end zone, touchdown! I probably should have just not gone in and let Jefferson get a touchdown there. Or try to get Jefferson a touchdown. No, I can't kick. I just failed the challenge. I failed the challenge. I've got to win the game now. I just failed the challenge. I didn't even... That's what was going to work. That was what was worrying me. Because I knew that in the back of my mind, I'd forget the challenge. And I would just... My normal routine is obviously kick the extra point. It's just habit to kick the extra point. Because that's what you do. I didn't even think about going for 2 there. And I just blew the challenge. So now I have to win the game. Because I don't have the challenge to give me a crutch here. So... Trent McDuffie and Devontae Adams are now hanging on the thread of me winning this game against the Niners. Oh, God. Why do I hate myself? Well, I know why I hate myself, because I do stupid stuff like that, man. I can't believe I didn't even think about it either. It was just second nature to click that extra point button and then go through with it. And I didn't even realize it until I already kicked the meter. Oh, no. 4th and inches. 4th and inches. I love inches, baby. Give me 4 inches. Huge. We force another punt. We got to go into hermit crab mode. Although Frank Gore's kind of god tier. I don't know what's going on with Frank Gore right now. Here he is. 5 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown. What is happening with Frank Gore? Why is he good? Why is he at all any good? But we need to go into absolute grimy, just slime ball type mode to win this game. Especially now that the challenge wheel has been blown away by my own doing. But still. Come on, Jefferson, get open. I think you're open enough, Jefferson. He is. He holds on. First down. That Jefferson... Probably the original Justin Jefferson we started with, the 71 overall, even the 78 overall probably doesn't hold on to that. But moving up to an 83 helped him out a lot. And look at Frank Gore. The blocking is immaculate for Frank Gore right now. He's just not fast enough to do anything with it, but he's getting some good yardage for some reason. If he was a power-up player, it'd be pretty sick. Is Frank Gore Jr. becoming a channel legend before our eyes? I don't know, but I'm liking it. He doesn't even run with gloves on. This man's raw dog in the running back position, and I'm here for it. Devontae, please catch this, Devontae. He did. He did catch it. Minute and 10 to go. Underneath, it's Travis Hunter. Big catch. I'm going to call one of my timeouts. We're going to turn the shoot clock off, even though shoot clock like kind of always stays on in Madden. We're going to turn it off. And we're going to hope and pray we can get in the end zone here. Devontae turns up the field. Go out of bounds, Devontae. Good job. 57 seconds, 2 timeouts. 57 seconds, 2 timeouts. Why am I moving the football against the Niners like this? Is it all because of the rain? Was the rain really that bad? Was the rain really that bad that it was hindering my progress that much? I couldn't move the football? I have no idea, but it's working. I'm not gonna question it. Come on, Frank Jr. Frank Jr. He held on. Timeout, Niners. Oh my God, Frank Jr. is a god. What has gotten into this man? Why is he playing so well? Jefferson drops it. Took a nasty shot too. I was trying to cheese a touchdown there for Jefferson, but couldn't hold on. Maybe he can get on this one. He's open. Jefferson's open. What? I didn't even see him. It's D Winners. Where were you? I didn't even see you on the field. How does this ball get intercepted here? Oh my God. I didn't even notice him. Where does he even line up? He lines up over here guarding Jefferson, funny enough. He doesn't even run what does he do? He just runs to the middle, then backs up and snags the interception. Okay, whatever. Threw another pick, but there's only 40 seconds left. Quick throw. Wasn't expecting that. Spin move off of Brandon Ayuk. All kinds of crazy stuff happened on that play. But they let the clock really drain right here. They are going to not snap it because they ran a play with motion. Why would you wait that long to call the play with motion? Very strange. We lead 7-0. For the first time in Wheel of Franchise, we have a lead. We lead 7-0 in this game, and we've made it to the second half. If we can somehow force the Niners to give us the football back with no points, but they don't get any points, we can take even more time off this clock, hopefully, with the god-tier running ability of Frank Gore Jr. He's channeling his papa. And he's funny enough having his best game of his career against his father's most notable team he was on. That's going to be a sack. Who got it? Who is that? That's not Hutch. Who is that man? It's just another random white boy. I can't tell. He's using his muscles to blow away his teammates. I can't turn around, big dog. I can't tell who you are. Who is it? Was it Downs? I think it was Downs. Number 98, I think is his number. Whoever it was, he got a big sack. That was pretty good. And then we moved to a 3rd and 9 after that. Come on, Parsons. I need some tackles for loss out of you. I really do. Purdy is not... Brock Purdy did not just scramble for 15 yards against me. I'm gonna be sick. Oh... On a 3rd and 9, Brock Purdy scrambles and gets a bunch of yardage. What are we talking about here? What are we actually talking about? I just need some positive stats from Micah Parsons here. That's not Micah Parsons. That's Derek Brown. It is a tackle for loss, but it's not the guy I was looking for. Come on, Micah. Okay, here's a chance. Micah, get around, Micah. Trent McDuffie swats it. No pass interference. Good job. And we force the punt. We are fighting for everything we have right here. I am trying my absolute hardest to win this game. If you could see, if my camera was better and you could see the sweat pouring down my face, you'd know. But my camera don't show that much definition. Come on, boys. We can do this. We can win this game. I don't even care if it's 7-0. Look at Frank Gore. Why is the blocking so good? Oh, if 84 was faster, he would have got that block. 9 carries for 112 yards. Do I make Frank Gore a permanent member of this team and turn him into like a power-up player or something? He's going crazy. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. Just, Jaden couldn't get out of there in time. I got to remember not to run play action. What is that, Jaden Daniels? What is that? You throw it completely behind him. Jaden, I got you for a reason, dog. You threw it behind him. I didn't even pull the analog stick that far back. Jaden, you can't throw that, dog. You gotta be accurate. I got you for a specific reason. I might have to trade him in next season. And now the Niners are gonna go off, aren't they? They're gonna tie this game up. Oh my God, we had our chance. We had our chance. We stopped the Niners for 2.5 quarters. We had our chance to take this game and put it out of the way, put it out of reach. And now the Niners we've given them too many chances, and now they're gonna capitalize. I hate it here. I really do. And I can't get any pass rush. Oh, okay. Parsons, that's 1 tackle for loss. I was just about to complain about not getting any pass rush with Micah Parsons because Purdy was, I couldn't win off the block, and then Purdy was getting the ball away. Or McCaffrey was running the opposite direction. How does he hold on to that football? I got him immediately. I tackled him as soon as he caught it. Probably even a little before he caught it. How does he hold on to that? Get in there. Nope. McCaffrey walks in. I brought a blitz, by the way. McCaffrey walks in. The Niners have tied it up. We gave the 49ers all the reason in the world to get back in this game. Ugh, so frustrating. So frustrating. Parsons was able to get 1 tackle for loss, but he needs 2 more, or another tackle for loss and a sack, or any combination of it, like I said before, to get the upgrade. Jefferson needs a few more catches, I think. How many catches is he at now? How many catches does he have? If we go to receiving, Jefferson's got 6 catches for 43 yards. So he's only a few catches away from an upgrade, another upgrade, which would get him up to an 86 or 87. Which would then put him in range of actually being a competitive receiver, like a really, really good receiver. I don't like the idea of a screen pass here, though, but I'm going to do it anyway. Get it out. God, you got to throw me a block. You got to throw me a block, dog. How am I supposed to do anything if I don't get a block there? You got to throw me a simple block. I got to try to dot that to Devontae Adams. I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to work. I just had to try my best to dot that up to him. He won his route initially, the initial corner covering, but the safety went and followed him. And apparently Jane Daniels doesn't have an arm to throw that football. I really wish I could rely on the challenge wheel for this one, but I blew it. So we got to try to win this game. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I got to try to win this game, man. I got to try. McCaffrey, good tackle at least. That could have ended up a lot worse. They need to run more of those jet sweeps where Micah Parsons can just easily win and get to the backfield. They ran a play with McCaffrey that gets a first down. It don't feel good, boys. It don't feel good. I feel like I'm about to lose this game and my mind. Parsons, I don't think that would have been a tackle for loss, but oh, it actually would have been because he only got 2 yards on that, and we tackled him before he went down initially. So he would have had another tackle for loss if he didn't break off the tackle. If McCaffrey didn't break that off. That was close. Get there. We stopped him. McDuffie gets there. Kittle stops at the 42. This has got to be, what, QB sneak or something? It is QB sneak, and I got there! 4th and inches! It's O'Connell with the tackle. They're going to go for it? No, they're going to do another kick. Why do they keep doing this? Because they got Cam Little, I guess? This is from dead center of the logo. This is from the 50-yard line. It had the leg again. Cam Little's a freak. That had the leg. That had the leg to go through. It just didn't have the angle. Cam Little's he's a little freak is what he is. All we have is 4:32 left in this game. And now that we blew the challenge wheel, I can kick a field goal if I need to. I'd prefer to win this game by touchdown. Just because it make it look a little bit better. It's not going to do anything for us. Look at the blocking. Why is Frank Gore getting this much blocking? I really don't understand why he's doing this. Why he's having such a good game. Get that out to Travis Hunter. Hunter keeps the ball. Got hit hard, but kept the ball. Oh, it's going to be Damian Harris running this one. He's probably not going to have as good of luck. Damian Harris, he doesn't get the same blocking that Frank Gore gets. Fred Warner right in there. Fred Warner right in there to mess that up. Oh, I'm going to take a huge sack. They brought so much pressure, it's crazy. A 53-yard field goal with who I have on my team as my kicker, I can't kick this. I have one of the lowest overall kickers, so I can't kick a 53-yard field goal. I was hoping I'd be able to have more yardage. Drop by Jefferson. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind. Why is Fred Warner so good? I shouldn't have taken a sack there. I called the wrong play on that 3rd down. I've had so many opportunities to win this game, and I just can't do it because I don't have enough good players. It's so hard. Football is the most team sport there ever has been. You can't just win with a couple good players. You have to have a whole team filled of good players, or you just can't win, especially in the game of Madden. We know that they're willing to kick field goals from the logo. They haven't gone in, but they're willing to do it. So any point at this point is now field goal range for Cam Little. We didn't have a single person out there in coverage for George Kittle. If he would have stayed in bounds, he probably would have had a touchdown. And the worst part about all this is Jefferson is still short of his upgrade. He doesn't have 10 catches yet. So we can't even rely on an upgrade to save this game. Purdy somehow finds an open McCaffrey. He shoves off the initial tackle attempt. We're going to lose this game. We're going to lose this game. I had this one. I had this one in the bag, bro. I just don't have a good enough team yet. And I'm going to lose McDuffie and Adams again. I'd really like to keep these guys one time. They're in guaranteed field goal range at this point. I almost need to let them score so that I could have one chance at a touchdown. But, I mean, it's not going to matter, right? Micah Parsons, no, it's not going to work. Just let him in. 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 33 seconds to tie this game. How did I let this go, man? I had the win. I had the win. It was in the bag. This was our best opportunity to get our first win of Wheel of Franchise, which is crazy to think about because it's the Niners in Madden. They're good. But we played really well today in the first half, at least. 33 seconds. How do I do this? They're going to play so back. I was kind of relying on them hopefully playing a little press coverage so that I could maybe get a win off the route or something like that. But I don't think they're going to be doing that. Although maybe they will. Oh, no, they're not playing press, but they at least come up a little bit. Just get a couple yards with Jaden Daniels. Nick Bosa's far too quick to get away from him, so I'm not running play action, that's for sure. They're just playing so deep, man. They don't want me to get a touchdown here. Frank Gore gets it. Do I run hurry up or do I call the timeout? I think I run hurry up. I called a screen. That's not the right call. I probably should have called a timeout there. Snap the football. Snap the football. We got one play. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I got to go verticals, right? That's the only chance I have. I got to just toss it up to Davante Adams and hope he can come down with it. Maybe I can send Jefferson on a post to take that safety so it's one-on-one. Here we go. I got to hope Davante comes down with this. Come on, Davante. No! You almost had it, too. Oh, you almost had it. We lose another Wheel of Franchise game. And unfortunately, this time, I can't rely on the challenge wheel to save a player. Frank Gore, my God. 11 carries for 119 yards and a touchdown. Why was he so good? It makes no sense. But unfortunately, 7 catches falls just short of the 10-catch mark that we need for Justin Jefferson, and I'm pretty sure Micah Parsons did not get enough for an upgrade either. No, he only had 1 tackle for loss again, so we don't get any upgrades. We don't get to keep any players. We didn't complete the challenge wheel because I'm stupid. God, that would have been such an easy challenge wheel to complete, but I'm so stupid. Now we got to trade both Davante and Trent McDuffie again. Having a corner like Trent McDuffie was so nice to have, man. So nice to have. All right, let's send the guys back before we end the episode here. So Trent McDuffie, highest overall player on the team, heads back to Kansas City. And we will get back the other Lamar Jackson. Thank you for that. And then we will once again trade Davante Adams for the second time in one episode. Davante Adams gets traded back to the Rams again. And again, we will get our guy, Tommy Mellott. Welcome back, Tommy. Welcome back. All right. This has been a very frustrating episode. We didn't get any upgrades. We didn't win any games. Well, we got the upgrade in the first episode, or the first game. But that Niners game was so attainable. And I screwed it all up. Because I'm so bad. I'm trash. I hate myself. And I'm going to stab myself with a spork. All right, well, we come back next episode with a renewed hope to maybe win our first game and possibly get some more upgrades, get some better players, and keep them, actually, and hopefully not screw up the challenge wheel like I did this time. So, next time you see the Wheel of Franchise, we will probably be deeper into Season 1. I will probably simulate to around week 8 or 9, probably around there. Week 8, 9, 10 is probably where I'm thinking the range of where we'll simulate. And then we will load back up and spin the wheel again and try to win some more game, or win one game at least. But that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. As I said before, if you have any suggestions for ways that I can add offensive linemen or defensive linemen or any player without having to put them up for if I keep them or not with winning the game, like put them on the line, then let me know down below in the comments. And if you have any suggestions for any other like rules or wheel spin things I can add or anything like that, any suggestions that you think might help the series as a whole, leave them down below in the comments and I will take them on as possible considerations and possibly even add them into it. But that's going to do it for me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.